P2P trading, arbitrage, cryptocurrencies, terms that raise many questions for many people. Nowadays, there are many ways to make money online, and one of the most common is P2P arbitrage. I will try to explain the principle of P2P as simply as possible, explain what it is and how and with what tools one can make money from it, even as a beginner. So, get comfortable, and let's start figuring it out. What is P2P arbitrage? P2P arbitrage is a method of making a profit on cryptocurrency markets based on the fast and efficient use of the difference in exchange rates between different exchanges. Let's consider this with an example of trading fruit. Imagine you have apples, and you notice that they sell for less at one market and for more at another. You could buy apples at the cheaper market and sell them at the more expensive one. The price difference between these markets is your profit. This way, you have used arbitrage to earn from the price difference. In the world of cryptocurrencies, this could happen, for example, with trading Bitcoin on different exchanges. If the price of Bitcoin is lower on one exchange than on another, you can buy it on the cheaper exchange and sell it on the more expensive one. The profit comes from the price difference between these platforms. However, it's important to remember that arbitrage in the cryptocurrency industry can be complex and involves risks such as price changes, fees, and transaction delays. Does it sound simple and clear? Buy cheap and sell at a higher price. But, as you understand, there are nuances in all this. For successful P2P arbitrage, the following points should be considered: the liquidity on the exchange, available payment systems, and the purchase and sale limits. This point and everything else does not matter. But this is one of the main problems for P2P arbitrators because the blocking of cards happens constantly. Therefore, it is always worth warming up your bank cards beforehand and having at least a couple of spare cards. Also, size matters. Your profit will depend on the amount of funds you invest. Yes, it will be difficult for a beginner to track all these points from scratch, and even a professional may not always be able to analyze everything in time. Therefore, there are certain programs and tools that perform all this mathematical routine for us. They calculate prices on exchanges, their fees, and all the aspects to provide you with a ready P2P link. Roughly speaking, by buying currency in one place and selling it at a higher price in another, we are more likely to profit if this link works. I want to tell you about such tools right now. Let's dive deeper and understand what these working tools are that allow us to find working links. One way for a beginner to earn through P2P is to use services that provide free working P2P links. Simply put, a working P2P link is a connection that can definitely bring you a profit. That is, all commissions and percentages have already been calculated, and if you make this deal, you will make some profit. As you understand, you can do this manually, but why do that if there are ready-made tools that can find them for you? Suppose there is such a service. This is not an advertisement, just showing you an example. Here is the P2P price parameter, and here are already prepared working links available for free, on which you can earn money. You can choose, for example, USDT, Bitcoin, Ethereum, basically any pair. It shows which exchange we can buy USDT and with what. Here also the prices are listed. We can use this free screener to independently search for the links we need. Everything is already automated here. We go to the site, see that on this exchange, KuCoin, we can buy USDT for 80 using SBP. Limits are also listed and how much USDT this buyer has. If we want to find where we can sell, we choose to sell. And here the selling price is listed, also on which exchange it can be done. Suppose the exchange Bybit, and we can do it using Sberbank. Here we also look at the price of 101. That is, there we took it for 80, sold it for 101 on another exchange through this payment system. Limits are also indicated here. Pay attention to this. It is very important. Look for the limits you need. This is a free screener. To find a working P2P link, we can use a huge number of different services where they already have these ready-made links. Then conduct a real analysis. Check if the value written here corresponds to reality. After that, we can calmly try to make a few rounds. But keep in mind, as I have already explained, P2P is quite risky, and you have a huge chance of card blocking if you are transferring large sums. This service also has, of course, a paid functionality that is inexpensive, for which we get more extensive settings. That is, we can choose any payment system, choose any exchange, even set the trading method. Suppose maker, 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 taker, 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 maker. Set the spread we need and indicate the number of orders, and show our deposit. Suppose our deposit, well, for example, suppose 1,000, and we have set these limits. It shows us a ready link. Suppose buy through Tinkoff for 95 on Berrybit, and sell on BitPapa through SBP for 98. Here our spread is written 311% and net profit 31. In principle, over a few rounds we can earn on this. In general, finding a working link is not that difficult. The main thing is that you have enough funds to run them through. But nowadays, P2P is not the best way to earn for beginners. But in general, you can try it to start. Because in P2P trading, you learn how to work with exchanges, how to transfer from one exchange to another, how to buy cryptocurrency, how to sell it. P2P is a good starting point to get acquainted with the world of cryptocurrency. You can decide for yourself whether you want to earn money using P2P or not. If you want to earn using P2P, you need to have a large enough balance to really make a big income, several rounds through one link to earn. In general, guys, the most important thing in P2P is speed, volume, and here are huge risks. So guys, decide for yourself. I just told you about how P2P works and whether a beginner can earn money using P2P. Yes, if he studies this, does not just randomly sell there, buy there, you need to analyze everything, check and see, try different free services where they already provide ready-made working links, check them independently, personally check, go to one exchange, see what the price is there, go to the second. Also, keep in mind that limits are very important. That is, the minimum purchase limit and the maximum sale limit. This is always very important. Pay attention to this. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel.